Warning, the following take will offend the internet wrestling community. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, CWC, tell me if I'm wrong on this one, but I ran across this post and I thought it was relevant to today's show to follow up on some things that I said last week that then were kind of taken out of context and commented on. And this pertains to Ricky Saints. And this post says, the horrible name change, the unholy downgrade from his AEW theme, his lackluster stolen laser show from Okada's Grand Slam entrance because WWE has never had an original idea in their history. It's official, guys. Little Richard is just another bona fide failure by WWE to try to make a nobody from AEW into a star. He just doesn't have it, and he never will. The unwashed NXT drone army will be rolling in the mud for weeks after this travesty. So I'll need the backup from the NXT division of the CWC. But I did watch at least a little bit of NXT this week, and I did for sure watch the entire Ricky Saints match because I'm interested in kind of the progression of Ricky Saints. And I saw the boys in the Discord saying that they're going to do a live watch along for Roadblock. So if you guys are interested, make sure to join the Discord and hang out. I'm going to try and catch up so I can get in on that. If not, I'll just go in there and ask a bunch of questions. But let's break down this idea, because I saw something completely different this past Tuesday. Is AEW the first company to have a circle laser machine? That's a wild insinuation that the circle laser is a ripoff of there's only so many lights you can use in production for an entrance. And to me, I didn't see ripoff when I saw that. As far as his music goes, I thought it was fine. I guarantee you that's not the final version of his theme song. I guarantee you it will get amped up. It will get tweaked. That's kind of what WWE does these days, is week to week you see little things added. You see it with Penta, right? Every week Penta's got a new firework, a new laser, a new light. So WWE they kind of tweak as they go these days. But I just, to me, everything that I saw with Ricky Starks fits the character or Ricky Saints more importantly. The problem is they were in a little ass arena. And when you're in those little ass arenas, you're not in the normal NXT studio. You got that wonky ass ramp that I just absolutely hate. I hate when AEW does it. I'll go on record. I hate when WWE does it. I don't like the fucking ramp that runs parallel to the ring and you really don't have a runway to come out. If I knew that's what it was going to be, I would have held Ricky Saints for another week. But like I said, I thought the music was fine. I thought everything worked. I thought his energy was great. But I thought the match was awesome. And to be honest with you, when I look at that ring, I don't have a lot of experience with 90% of the people in that ring. But Ricky Starks is a high energy guy. And he brought high energy in that match. And here's the thing, and my NXT guys can help me out. But here's the thing I'll talk about with Ricky Starks that I think is being missed. He's a microphone guy. And so it's going to take 2 or 3 cycles of NXT storytelling to get him involved in storylines where he has credibility and he has a reason to be mad. Like you kind of throw a guy like this into the fire, and it's the same I say with like an LA Knight. There's quite a few guys who need the momentum of a promo to get them to that level. So I think Ricky Starks did the best he could do with what he had in this opportunity, and I thought He worked the WWE pace and style extremely well. The bigger issue, I think, is the IWC needs to huddle together and discuss right now is the way the NXT crowd just torched AEW at the end of that night. NXT fans tend to be the ones, I always say this, that are willing to cross over company lines. Those are the fans that are usually willing to watch both products. They, to me, are a little less tribalistic. So to call them like tribal, I think NXT are usually the guys that are willing to watch a little bit of AEW wrestling, and they're agnostic in their beliefs of what company they like. But we got a Tony fumbled chant. That's hilarious, dude. That's wild. Like, you have to understand the coordination it takes to get a Tony. That's not your standard chant, my guy. The weird phenomenon that you IWC sickos have when a guy or girl leaves AEW, that to me is the psychology that I don't understand, right? When Cody left, you guys all turned on him. The IWC completely turned on him, right? They say, he ain't shit. He won't be shit, right? When Jade Cargill left, she ain't shit. She ain't gonna be shit. Same with when Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints left. You guys turn on him. I remember a time when IWC guys were telling me, because I said Ricky Starks. I've always said Ricky Starks is a little bit small. And I remember when IWC guys were telling me that Ricky Starks was the next big thing in AEW. He was the next guy that I needed to pay attention. And I needed to watch what I said. And he wasn't too small. He was the next guy. But now these same guys are mad because he's happy. He's in NXT and he's going to find success. And the IWC, you guys do the same thing on the flip side, right? You talk about a guy like Ricochet. When he's in WWE, all I heard was Ricochet's corny as hell. He can't cut a promo. But when he leaves and he joins AEW, you guys want to crown him the best heel in the business. At least as casual wrestling fans, what we are, we can stay consistent. We didn't like Ricochet when he was here, and we still don't like Ricochet now that he's there. You see how that works? That's consistency. That's what we do. Unlike you guys, you talk about tribalism, but the reality is we're truthful. You guys are tribalistic. The IWC, you're the ones who turn on people when they change companies. We just tend to forget who they are, right? When Sasha Banks leaves WWE, we just forget who she is. But like I said, Ricky's going to need a few cycles of storytelling to really find his WWE legs. I think he thrives in story elements. Once he works his way into the title pictures, when you're really going to start see him cooking, to drop a take where you call him a failure after 1 week is absolutely wild, man. And then to jump on this train and say he's biting Okada's style, like, my guy, everything AEW does is recycled from what they see in WWE, from the screens, the lights, the stage, the ring, that everything they do is just being modeled after WWE. But to say he doesn't have the it factor, to me, that's the most wild statement you could say, because in watching him for 20 minutes, I saw the it factor. I saw a guy that I go, oh, he's going to get over with casual wrestling fans. He's definitely going to appeal to casual wrestling fans. But I guess that when I read takes like this, it helps me understand the psychology of people who constantly tell me Will Ospreay's the best in the business, right? He's the best in the world. Is he though? Like, I watch him and I don't get it factor. Yeah, maybe technically he's sound, but he doesn't resonate. That to me, that's the weird part, but it helps me understand the psychology of like an AEW sicko, is that you guys just don't understand what is a commercially viable character in wrestling. And I'll have my CWC NXT guys kind of clean up what I missed in the comment section, but to me, that's a wild misfire as far as I'm concerned.